Welcome to part 2 of the YouTube series about starting a YouTube channel. In part 1, we covered how to set up your channel, why you should have a channel, how to get monetized, and what kind of gear you need. So if you haven't already watched part 1, go watch that. But in part 2, we're going to be covering choosing a video idea, scripting your videos, filming them, how to get comfortable talking to the camera. We're going to talk about how to optimize your video so you actually get views. I'm talking keywords, titles, tags, descriptions, you name it, it's going to be in this. Let me give you guys a little tour of the new setup. I know in the last video I mentioned the gear that I used to get started. I've upgraded just a tiny bit, and I'll have everything linked down below if you're interested in purchasing some of these things for yourself. So I got this L-shaped Vivo standing desk off of Amazon. It's great because it's heavy duty. You don't find very many standing L desk frames. And as you can see here, it goes up pretty quietly and pretty quickly too. These tops are from Home Depot, and these are butcher block countertops. The long one here is 6 feet long. The other one is 4 feet. I decided to mount my microphone up here on a boom stand to get better audio and also for more flexibility so I can move it around whenever I need to. This boom stand is pretty cheap, but it's also really heavy duty, so that's why I picked it, and it's great. I'm still using the same ring light, but I took some cardboard and I lined it with tin foil inside and wrapped it around the ring light to kind of make sort of a soft box. And on the end, I've just got some thin cotton fabric. These Edison lights I got from Amazon, and I have them on a dimmer, as you can see here. And on this white wall, I'm gonna have some paintings and some kind of like house plants in the corner. So that's pretty much it for the new setup. So let's get into actually choosing an idea for your first video. So there's just some basic criteria that I run all my videos through to make sure that they've got a pretty good shot at performing well. First, I make sure that it's a video topic that hasn't been overdone. And if it is, then I think about ways that I can make it different. If I can't think of any single way to make it different, then I just won't do the video at all. For example, my video about how to pass your real estate agent exam took forever to hit 1,000 views because every single other agent on YouTube has done that kind of video, and it's hard to really differentiate yourself from that because the study process is pretty similar. You know, you just take sample questions and you take sample tests, and then you go and sit for the state test. But on the flip side, the reason that my day in the life performs so well is that you can still make a day in the life different, even though tons of people are already making day in the life videos, because your day is going to be different from this other person's day, from this other person's day, and the way that you film your vlogs is going to be different from this other person. So that's kind of what I mean, if that makes sense. Second, I make sure that it's a topic that I'm actually pretty knowledgeable on. If I can talk about it for about 15-20 minutes, that's kind of my rule of thumb, then I'll go ahead and make a video about it. Third, I make sure that it's a topic that fits with my channel, right? So when people subscribe to your channel, they're subscribing because they want to see a certain kind of content. People subscribe to me because they want to see content about being a new real estate agent. So I'm not going to be talking about minimalism. I'm not going to be talking about lifestyle. I need to keep it specific to my channel so that my subscribers are actually interested in watching it. Now, something that really helps when it actually comes to recording your videos is to batch your content. So this means take a day or two, take a weekend, and record multiple videos and edit them, then schedule them out. So then this way you're not really stressing where like it's Wednesday and I gotta post a video and I don't have anything ready. Let's talk about vlogging. Vlogs are an amazing way to like show your life, make it fun and engaging, but they also need to be done right? So here's how to make them a little bit more interesting. It's pretty simple. Just ditch the tripod, right? So either get like a little mini tripod or like a gorilla pod, just something that you can hold your phone or your camera out in front of you. Because when you're moving the camera around a little bit, it makes it feel more personal, makes it feel like less of an interview than if you just had it like on a tripod sitting on the floor, just pointed right at you, kind of like this, right? This kind of feels more formal, but if I was vlogging, I'd want something that's a little bit more personal so my followers feel like they're there with me. All right, second, start putting more B-roll in your videos. If you don't know what B-roll is, maybe this can help you out. This is A-roll right here. When I'm talking to the camera, you're looking at me and we're kind of having like a discussion, right? B-roll is, let's say I was making a vlog and I say, all right, just left the home and I'm about to go to the office. Instead of just having the next clip showing me at the office, I'm going to put in some B-roll of me driving to the office in my car so that you actually see what's going on. It makes it a little bit more engaging, makes it a little bit more personal. Also, just a little side note, you do still have to structure your vlogs, keep them interesting. I don't script my vlogs as much as I script my sit-down videos, but I will have a structure. I'm waking up at this time. This is what I'm planning to document on the vlog that day. Helps keep me organized and keep me from not rambling, and so I don't run out of ideas, and so the vlog is interesting. All right, let's talk about actually scripting your videos. This is a huge part of the filming process, so it helps keep you organized, especially when you're doing talking head videos like this. I do have to preface this by saying that my scripts are way too detailed. You definitely don't have to do anything like this, but hopefully this helps you get an idea of what you need to be including in your scripts. All right, let's take a look at this. So this is the script for this video right here. And as you can see, I kind of break it up into a few parts. At the top, I've usually got some inspiration for some thumbnails. Maybe I'll jot down some notes if I'm interested, in a certain thumbnail and I just want to make it a little bit different. Maybe I'll put down some notes here. I've got my intro. Again, my script is detailed. I almost write things out word for word. You definitely don't have to do this. I could easily condense this into just a few sentences for the intro and just say, I'm going to talk about my welcome. I'm going to talk about this is the strategy I followed. And anyway, you can see that it's way too detailed. But I've got the intro, and then I've got the main points, and then there's sub points. And then what I've started including is a little section for B-roll, right? So when I'm going back and I'm recording my B-roll, I know exactly what I need to capture. So hopefully that kind of helps you get an idea of what to put in your scripts. You don't have to go like this, but just make sure that it's something that's structured so that you don't ramble and that you know exactly what you want to talk about. All right, now when it comes to talking to the camera, I mean, let's face it, it's not natural to be in a room by yourself, looking at a camera or your phone and just talking. I mean, it's unnatural, so it's completely understandable that it can be awkward. But here's a few things that have helped me out. You gotta talk and act a little bit more energetic. Look, I'm not naturally like a super energetic guy, but here's my YouTube voice and here's my normal voice, right? So it would be weird if I talked on YouTube like that because they say that, the camera kind of sucks like 20% of your energy. So you gotta, talk with more hand motions, smile more. It may seem a little bit unnatural, but when you watch it back on camera, it'll seem more natural than if you just talk like this. It makes you seem like you don't really know what you're doing and that you're nervous. You get it. Now, if you scripted your videos like I told you to do, something that helps is to cut it up in like 2 or 3 sentences so it's easier to have good clips. I've always got my laptop off to the side just in case I mess up. I can just quickly glance at it and say, okay, that's where I messed up. Now I look back at the camera, smile, and start recording again. It's perfectly fine to mess up, but I mess up literally all the time. You just take your best clips and stitch them together until it kind of makes like a cohesive video. It's never going to be perfect. If I did everything in one take, it would probably drain me. Also, you gotta smile at the beginning of each clip and also end the clip smiling. So that way when you're editing, it looks like you're continuously smiling when you're talking instead of going from like this to, it would just look weird. The last thing that you need to do when you're filming your videos is to get a thumbnail. And what I mean by this is like there's pretty much 2 ways to get your thumbnails. You can either go back when you're editing, choose like a still frame in your video and use that as your thumbnail, or you can take a picture before or after you are making your video. I literally always forget to do this, but it's better to take a picture than like a still frame because, you can pose here and you can actually get the right thumbnail that you want. This is where, taking a look at other people's thumbnails and putting them in your scripts for inspiration kind of comes in handy. All right, now you got your channel all set up and ready to go. You've scripted and filmed your first video and now you're ready to upload it and actually get views. So let's talk about my SEO process. I've got a pretty thorough SEO process that I learned from another YouTuber called Cathrin Manning. I'll link her video down in the description below or up in a card somewhere here. That video is super helpful. She has a really great channel about YouTube growth, so go check her out. First things first, go to the Chrome Web Store, get this extension called TubeBuddy. It's literally a game changer. It helps you with your keywords, tags, descriptions, thumbnails, but we'll have more on that later. But go to the Chrome Web Store, install it. The free version is okay, but the paid version is way better. And if you want access to everything that I'm going to be talking about here, go ahead and sign up for the paid version. If you sign up before you have 1,000 subscribers, it's only $4.50. All right, so link is down below to go and sign up for that. Now let me walk you through step by step what I do to help my videos rank once I got them filmed and ready to upload. We're going to be analyzing my most popular day in the life video. All right, so let's start here with a title. And before you even think about your title, you got to have the right keywords. Pretty much keywords are what you and your viewers type into YouTube when you're trying to find a video, right? So for example, in this video, I've got multiple keywords. Keywords are pretty much phrases, right? So day in the life of a 19-year-old real estate agent is a keyword. Young real estate agent is a keyword. Real estate agent is a keyword in here. Busy day in the life is a keyword. Busy real estate agent is a keyword. Day in the life of a real estate agent is a keyword. Day in the life of a young real estate agent. You get it, okay? So for the title, you've got a maximum of 100 characters. I try and fill this up as much as possible, but don't try and like just jam pack it with keywords. Try and have it kind of make sense so it's almost like a sentence, okay? So day in the life of a 19-year-old real estate agent. I don't know what you call these little bars, but I like using bars rather than parentheses. I don't know if it helps you rank better, but I just prefer it. Young real estate agent and busy day in the life. Then, you know, that kind of corresponds with my thumbnail because you see busy day in the life and you see 14-hour day. Okay. Now, when it comes to the first line in your description, you want to take your title and kind of reiterate it in your, in like the first line of your description. Okay. But not word for word. Well, almost word for word, but not really. Okay. So look, we take day in the life of a 19-year-old real estate agent, young real estate agent, busy day in the life, and type it out sort of into a paragraph. This is what a typical day in the life of a young real estate agent looks like hour by hour. It was a super busy day in real estate filled with prospecting, cold calls, video editing, role play, and much more. It's not easy being a young real estate agent. You may not have picked up on it, but look, I've even added in some more keywords. Typical day in the life of a young real estate agent. Day in the life of a young real estate agent, hour by hour. Okay, super busy day in real estate. Prospecting, cold calls, role play, all those things are things that real estate agents are looking up on YouTube, and now you're going to be ranking for those too. Then I've got links to stuff that I mentioned in the videos. Okay. Now this is my watch next section. This helps my viewers binge watch my content. So, you know, if they're done with this video and they're like, man, I want to watch some more. I wonder what's next. They can come here and just click to the next video pretty easily. I don't really know how well this works, but I've never not had it. So try including that and see if it works for you. Okay. After the watch next section, I have another short paragraph. This is where I put in more keywords than I was able to fit into the title or into the first line of the description. So typical day in the life of a real estate agent, new real estate agent, busy real estate agent. Let's see, hour by hour. I already had that one. My day in the life of a young real estate agent, stuff like that. Usually I'll make this a little bit longer, but on this video, it looks like it worked out. Now I've got my contact information here. If anybody wants to contact me, I've got my affiliate links like we talked about in part 1. So if you haven't watched part 1 already, go watch that. Affiliate links, you know, books, equipment that I use. By the way, this is going to be changing here pretty soon since I got some new equipment. Now, as far as hashtags go, sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't, right? So sometimes what I do is I'll put in hashtags, or I'll just go and I'll put in my location of the video since I'm in Lincoln. That way, if anybody wants to send me like a real estate referral, or if they're wondering where I'm from, then they can see that pretty easily. Now, I have to put in my disclaimer since I'm a realtor. I have to put in the affiliate disclaimer. But the last thing is, and we'll get to this when we talk about tags, but I copy and paste all my tags into the bottom of my description. Just helps me fit in some more keywords, helps me rank a little bit better, and it just helps my tags go out there a little bit more. Now let's talk about tags. Tags are sort of like keywords, right? But you can only fit so many keywords into your description and into your title and have it make sense like a sentence, right? Your tags are where you can put in even more keywords. And this is where TubeBuddy really comes in handy. As you can see, it's installed up here. It's installed here. It's literally everywhere on your channel. It helps you know where you're ranking on these tags. As you can see, number 1, number 2, number 1, number 4, number 4. And these are all kind of like search terms. So if you look up day in the life of young real estate agent, I should be number 1. If you look up young real estate agent, I should be number 2. When it comes to picking the right tags, use your keywords as a place to start. So day in the life of a real estate agent, young real estate agent, realtor day in the life, you know, stuff like that. And then when you run out of, you know, keywords, come down here to TubeBuddy's tool that'll help you pick the right keywords. You can pick them based off of relevance. You can pick them based off of keyword score, right? So the higher the score, the better the keyword. You can pick them based off search traffic. I usually go keyword score, and then once I can't find anything there, then I'll go over to relevant. But that's pretty much it. You know, I keep it pretty simple. Next, we're going to talk about how to make your thumbnails and actually have those stand out. Now, remember when I said that I took inspiration from other people's thumbnails? Well, that's where this comes in, right? So go on YouTube, look up, you know, that video idea that you're thinking about doing. Look at the top performing videos like that and take a look at their thumbnails. You know, maybe take some screenshots of them and kind of analyze them. Look at their colors, their text, their pictures, how much how much of their face is in the thumbnail, and then go back and try and recreate the thumbnail, but make it one step better. Now, as far as making your thumbnails, you can just make them either on Photoshop or you can do it on canva.com, which is free. Now, you've got your video uploaded. There's just a few more things that you have to do, even after the video is up. The first thing is once you start getting comments rolling in, give them a heart and give them a like as soon as possible. This helps YouTube show that your channel is getting some engagement on that video within the first couple hours that it's being posted. The second thing you can do is post it on your social medias, post on your Facebook, Instagram stories, Snapchat, whatever, so you can get some more views on there, because the first couple hours are pretty crucial. That way YouTube sees your video, is like, oh, it's kind of taken off, maybe we should promote this a little bit more. And that's it. So that's the whole process that I do for scripting and filming my videos. That's how you can get comfortable talking to the camera. That's how you choose video ideas. And hopefully you found this video useful. Go out there and start your own YouTube channel. Let me know if you've got any questions in the comments down below.